Hello everyone, it's Lauren here, only Shade Drops back for another video. It is this time of the year. Tonight is going to be the Eurovision 2025 Grand Final. It seems like the season just started yesterday and we're already in the Grand Final. I am so happy to have you join me here for the last prediction of the year. As I've been shit at predictions this year. Last year I was right on the money, on the qualifiers, on the top 5. This year I don't understand anything. But let's still try to make a prediction that will not look too bad. It will look bad, but let's try to not make it worse. Um, yeah, let's. I don't know what else to say, so let's just start predicting. Before doing that, though, don't forget to put a little like, subscribe. Tell me who do you think will win Eurovision 2025 in the comments. You can follow me on social media, Blue Sky, Instagram. The links are in the description below. So yeah, remember this is a prediction. This is not my personal ranking. If my personal ranking would look a bit different. So don't get mad at me if I put your favorites towards the bottom 5. Someone has to be there. I have put some songs I really like in the bottom 5. So let's start with who do I think will end up last. Someone has to end up last, and sadly, I think this will be Spain. I just don't see it gathering enough points from jury or televote. Juries, it might end up last with the jury. I have another one as last with the juries. I think it's gonna end up second last, but only with like scrap points from Portugal or something. Also gonna end up, I think, second last in the televote and last overall. I really like this song, so I hope it's going to avoid that last place, but I do not see that happen. I don't think it will stand out enough in this grand final. 25th, I have San Marino. I think that running order kind of killed it. It's gonna end up bottom 5 with probably both televote and jury. It's not gonna do badly in both, but like it's not gonna get enough points to avoid this second last place, whereas other songs will do badly in one of the two votes but do fine in the other. So I think this one will just be meh in both and end up second last. Sorry, San Marino. 24th, I have Iceland. I see him like bottom 3 with the juries, but having some decent points with the televote, like ending up 17th, 18th with the televote. It's not big, but it's some points, and 24th overall. I think it's already a win for songs like Iceland and Marino to be in the final. 23rd, and this one hurts me, but I feel like this could be a Gotha kind of situation. I have Lithuania. I don't want to see this happen. I want Lithuania to be high in the ranking, but I just don't think the song will be accessible enough to the general audience, to the casual voters. The juries might give it some points, but this will end up bottom 3 with the televote, I think, which is so unfair. I hope it won't happen. I will be so happy to be wrong right there. 22nd, I have the United Kingdom. You may be surprised that I don't have it last. I have it last of the televote. I think that, I'm sorry, United Kingdom, 0 points or 1 point or 2 points is gonna happen. But I think, like Ole Alexander last year, might be able to gather like 40 or 50 points from the juries, get like a top 15 with them, and that will help them avoid the bottom 3 and the last place. So I have United Kingdom 22nd in my prediction. 21st, I have Malta. I do not see it ending up in the bottom 5 of either votes. I just see it doing like not bad, but not good either in both votes, like 18th and 20th or something, like in both votes, and get enough points to avoid the bottom 5, but not much more. Like, I hesitated between putting Malta as the best one of the bottom 5 or United Kingdom. I think it's gonna get like a point or 2 points more than the UK. So 21st, Malta. 20th, I have predicted the song that I think will be last with the jury. It's Germany. I feel like the 3 points coming from the jury is all from Austria. But I see quite a good televote, like some 50, 60 points. 14th with the televote. Maybe left side with the televote. I'm not sure of that though. I'm putting it like 14th, yeah, with the televote, and overall 20th. It's a fine result for Germany. They're avoiding the bottom five. They're doing okay, and they can keep on going for next year. 19th, I have Denmark, and I think Denmark will have a good jury score around 60 points or something. 14th, I think they're gonna appreciate her vocals. They like radio-ish generic songs. I'm not saying that as a shade. I really like Denmark, so I think, yeah, this is 14th with the jury. It will end up around 22nd with the televote, and overall 19th. That's what I think, which would be a pretty good result for Denmark for their comeback in the grand final. 18th, I have a song that I've seen a lot of people predict as last place, and please no, it's Norway. I see Norway ending up bottom 5 of the jury vote, like 21st, but I see them being left side of the televote. 13th, get like some 70 points or something. Depends on how spread out the televote is. 18th overall, which would be, I think, a good result for Norway. 17th, I have Armenia, and before the rehearsals, I did not even put Armenia as a qualifier, but then I ended up predicting them. That's one of the few good predictions I had this year. I think Armenia would do fine with both juries and televoting, ending up 16th and 17th. And an overall 17th place, I think this will be a very respectable result for Armenia after a very good performance from Park. 16th, I have Luxembourg. I was planning on putting this one a bit higher, but the death slot, I think, is kind of killing it. I think it'll end up like 15th with the televote, 18th with the juries. It will do fine. The Francosphere will like it. It's a nice, cute, sweet song. And it will end up around 16th, which I think is a good result for Luxembourg. Like, second qualification out of second participation since their comeback. And I'm not counting back in the days, but 2 out of 2. And back in the days, they weren't even semifinals. I think last time they participated before their comeback. So 15th, I have Greece. Now, you may be surprised that I have Greece 15th since I predicted it to not qualify. But this is for me based on a good jury support. I think this will be close to the top 10 with the juries. I think 12. With the televote, though, I do not see it bottom 5, but I see it right next to it 21st. I do think that the jury score will be enough for it to end up 15th. But yeah, it depends again on how spread out the jury vote is. 14th, I have Poland. I think Poland will be underrated by the juries as always. I place it like 19th with the juries. But this is gonna end up in the televote top 10. I'm sure of that. Justina is excellent. You got a good performance, a good running order. You got the diaspora that's gonna give some votes. And yeah, Poland, I think, is gonna end up right outside the left side of the scoreboard. Maybe could get into the left side of the scoreboard, which I would love to see it happen. 13th, I have Portugal. Okay, you're probably shocked. But I think that thanks to a big jury support, top 10 with the juries, 9th, I think, with the juries, and yeah, maybe bottom 5 with the televote. Portugal, thanks to the jury vote, will have enough to get 13th. Now you can switch Portugal and Poland in my prediction, whether it's 13th or 14th. I think both of them, they'll fight for that place on the left side of the scoreboard. 12, I have Italy. I'd say do not sleep on Italy. Juries will like it. I see it ending up 8th with the jury votes. Think the lyrics will touch quite some people. It will not do as good as other Italian entries, but people tend to like Italian songs, so it's not gonna have a big flop with the televote. It's not gonna do great, but I see it ending up like 16th with the televote, and this should be enough for it to be like left side, 12th overall. I think that will be enough. Number 11, just outside the top 10, I have Ukraine. Ukraine will end up, I think, 8th with the televote, get maybe a bit more than 100 points, and 13th with the juries, and that's a decent enough set of points to get this 11th place right outside the top 10. And now it is time for me to reveal the Eurovision 2025 top 10 according to my predictions. You might be surprised that there are some countries that I did not mention yet outside the top 10. At number 10, I'm gonna have the Netherlands. I think the Netherlands is gonna have a very, very nice top 10. 7th with juries, 12th with the televote. I don't think this will come close to a top 5. I just don't think the performance is enough. But I think it will be strong enough to end up 10th in the top 10. And that's a great result. Number 9, you know, you'll think I'm crazy, but I've been calling this one for months, so I would be stupid to not just stick with it. And if it does not happen, then yeah, okay, whatever. I have Latvia, number 9 overall. I think this will get number 6 with the juries, will be 6 with the juries, and 10th with the televote, which will be enough for them to end up 9th. Now, if you follow this channel, you know that I've been calling this since months, so I'm sticking with it. Do I really, really believe in it? Kinda, yeah. Is it wishful predicting? Maybe. But yeah, I am gonna put Latvia 9th here. I just think this song stands out so much. It's gonna have a real, it's gonna have its audience, and yeah, I think it's gonna be strong enough to end up 9th. Number 8, little surprise, I have Israel 8th. I do not think they're going to do as well as last year with the televote. They might do better with the juries. I see them ending 11th with the juries, getting a nice set of points there. 7th with the televote. They'll get more than 100 points, like I think 140, 150. Nowhere near the 300 points of last year. Maybe that is wishful predicting, but I think that's what's going to happen. And overall end up 8th. Next, I have Estonia. I would have had Estonia higher than 7th place if it was not for that running order. I also think it's gonna end up in the bottom 5 of the juries, but we're gonna have like some Chisinau, Bucharest kind of result. Trenuletul, Moldova 2022. It's gonna get 4th with the televote with more than 200 points. So that's why I'm putting it 7th. You can switch it with Israel, I think, in my prediction. Like, they're going to be very close for that 7th place. Also, the number 6 will be close in terms of points, which I am going to reveal now. I think 6 will be Albania. Very close to their best result ever, but not there. I think they're going to be 10th with the juries and 6th with the televote, and the televote score will be enough to get them to that 6th position. They're going to... I really, the problem for me, if you want to get a top 5, you got to be very high with either the televote or the juries. I see them ending up high in both, but I don't see them cracking like the top 5 of the televote or the top 5 of the juries. I think the running order does not really help. Like, performing last is not always a gift. People might be tired by then, and also I see Albania ending up 6th. Number 5, I have Switzerland. Switzerland I see coming number 3 with the juries, like getting more than 200 points from the juries. Let's say 220, 230, something like it. With the televote, it's gonna get 11th, maybe 10th. I think it's gonna end up right behind Latvia with the televote, so around 80, 90 points. So it will be like in the 300 points, which I think is enough for 5th place. Maybe Albania, if Albania gets a bit more support in the televote than what I expect, maybe Albania can get that top 5. But right now, as the 5th spot, I'm gonna put Switzerland. I just don't think there's gonna be enough televote televote appeal to get it like into the top 3. But number 5 is great. 4th, I have the other French song, France. I think it's gonna end up 2nd with juries, 5th with the televote. I think this has a bigger appeal to the televote than Switzerland. They're gonna end up very close one to another in terms of points in the jury votes. Like, they're gonna eat up each other's votes, which will help another song come first with quite a margin in the jury votes. But I'm gonna talk about that one later. So I think France comes 4th overall, very close to the podium, but on the 3rd place, I have Finland. Finland might win the televote. I have them 2nd in the televote, but very close to my predicted televote winner. I think, and that's maybe a bold, I think that's maybe a bold prediction, but I think Finland will do very well with the juries. I think they're gonna respect her performance, like her song, everything. And I just have this feeling that the juries will like it. Then maybe I will be shocked and they'll score Finland very low, like 14th or 15th. But I do think that the juries will appreciate it, and it's gonna come second with televote. So number 5 juries, number 2 televote. Overall, a great bronze medal for Finland, ending up right in front of France, thanks to a big televote support. It might get very close to 300 televote points. It might actually hit the 300 points in the televote. So, who do I think will win Eurovision? We still have Austria and Sweden in the running, in my prediction. I think one of them wins the jury vote, the other the televote. I think Austria wins the jury, Sweden wins the televote. Now the question is, with what gap do each other win, and where do they end up in the other vote? I think Austria will get a lot of televote support to us ending up third, and Sweden will also get a very good jury support and ending up fourth there. But I think that it will be closer in the televote. Like, I think Finland will get a lot of points that were supposed to go to Sweden, so it will be closer than in the televote. Sweden will have a lower score than expected. I still see them hitting like 310 points in the televote and something like 200 with the juries, or like 190. And I'm gonna tell you why it's only 190 for fourth place in the jury vote. That's because I think Austria will landslide that. I think Austria is gonna get like 350 from the jury votes. Maybe it sounds ridiculous, but like, it's such a jury-based song. It's gonna sweep it. And then I think the televote will be strong enough to support it with more than 200 points, like 240, 250. Yeah, put it above Estonia in the televote. So I think Sweden will end up second of Eurovision 2025. And my predicted winner is Austria. Wasted Love by JJ will be the winner of Eurovision 2025, according to my prediction, which tells you that it will not actually win, since I'm putting it as a winner. I mean, I did predict Nemo last year, but looking at how it's going for me this year, you might not want to take me too seriously. If you want accurate predictions, go to other channels. So, yeah, these are my predictions for tonight's grand final. Tell me in the comments what you think. I will see you tonight for my reaction to the results. Thanks a lot for watching this video. Thanks a lot for helping this channel. I really thank you. Love you all who are watching this. Yeah, you can put a little like, subscribe, follow me on social media, Blue Sky, Instagram, and I will, yeah, see you. Bye bye.